And after you leave a like, remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet. And remember to hit the notification bell so every time I post a video, you can know right away. Subscribe, 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 subscribe.
What's up, my YouTube friends, viewers, subscribers, everybody? Welcome back to another banger motivational video. And the topic for today is keep pushing forward. And the reason why I say this is if you're doing something, it could be anything. Once you stop, you risk losing everything because the key to success is consistency, which means the more you keep doing something, the better it is that you'll get, and the further you will go, if that makes sense. So it's almost like you're working and you're trying to save, and then all of a sudden you stop working. What you think is going to happen? The money's going to go down. So whatever it is, keep pushing forward. A lot of people, they like, I personally think that the reason why a lot of people they get absolutely nowhere is because lack of consistency. So they get up, they start doing something, then they stop, and then everything crumbles. So you got to keep pushing forward. And another reason why I say this is like, one, when you're doing something, you won't get, or you won't see the results right away. And I think a lot of people struggle with this concept. It's like whenever they're doing something and it's like, okay, I'm doing something and I want it now, and I can't see it now, so let me stop. In order for you to see results, you got to keep going. It's like when you got a job and you're working, you got to wait a week to get paid, or 2 weeks, or a month, depending on however it is that the company pays everybody. But a lot of people, they want it now, to the point where it's like, if I can't get it now, I won't try to do it ever. But that's the wrong way to do it. And a lot of people in this generation, that's how they're struggling, because I've seen a lot of people, they get up, they try to do something, it don't work. They come back, they sit down, they look around again, they get up again. They see somebody else doing something, they try to go do the same thing, it doesn't work. They come back, they sit down. Bro, you know how much time people are wasting doing things like this? If you know exactly who you are and you're doing exactly what you love, how can you actually fail? If that makes sense. Like, really think about it. How can you fail at doing something you really love? You can't fail. You'll make a mistake, but you can't fail. And I think that's what a lot of people lack in this generation, because it's like everybody want to be successful, everybody want to get some money, everybody want to live this lavish lifestyle, but nobody want to work to get it. Nobody don't want to put in effort just to get it. And some people, not everybody inherit things from family or friends or whatever the case may be. Some people start from literally nothing, and they're working twice as hard in order to get somewhere. And personally, I think those are the type of people who ever like come out on top, because like, once you know what it's like to have nothing, then you know that you gotta have to work twice as hard to get everything. And I sort of think those people who got everything inherited to them, where they never work a day in their life, especially as kids, those are the ones that end up growing up and losing everything because they're spoiled. They don't know how it is to earn something. I think that's what's broken today, because it's like, I understand as parents, you want your kids to have like everything, you want to give them everything and whatnot. But like, when you're gone, what is it that you would still in them? What is it that you left in them? What responsibilities did you make sure they know while you were there? You know what I mean? So it's like, don't get me wrong. As kids, bro, you want to give them something, you got to let them earn something. Okay, you want to watch some TV? Okay, count from 1 to 20. So even though you still are going to give it to them, you got to let them earn it. Those are the type of kids that they grow up and they lose everything that people work so hard to get. This is why I say keep pushing forward. Because it doesn't matter. Like, I know you got good days and you got bad days where it's like, okay, today I get up, I feel motivated. Next day I feel overwhelmed. Next day I feel underwhelmed. Next day I feel like, oh, I got a flu. Next day I don't really care anymore. Like, got mixed feelings everywhere. But the thing is, like, if you are doing what you love, I think even on your bad days, you should be able to get up and get it done anyways. Because if you're working for a company, like you're working to survive, then even if you got a headache, you're still going in because you want to afford your rent. You don't want to get evicted. So that's like the same thing when you apply this to like your life. then you can sort of get things done and get things going, especially if you're doing what you love. And another reason why I say keep pushing forward is, well, there's a lot of reasons why, but another reason why I say keep pushing forward is you never know who is watching you. You never know who is showing up, because it could be a stranger, it could be somebody you know, it could be a family, but you never know who is watching you. And they keep showing up just because you're showing up. You know what I mean? You never know. It's almost like, you get up every day and you go to your job, or you go to the gym, or you go to the pool, or you just go take a walk. Bro, you never know who is showing up just because you're showing up. And you may sit down and you may think, oh, there's nothing special about me. I am an average person. Nobody care about me. You'd be surprised who's watching you. And they're sitting down there thinking, oh, if that guy can show up, so can I. Because most people, they need motivational drive, which means, I don't know, it's like they're mentally weaker than others. So in order for them to get up and get stuff going, they need to look around and say, oh, that person is doing this. Oh, I always wanted to do this, but oh, that person is doing that. So let me see if, oh, since they're doing it, so can I. You know what I mean? Some people are like that. Even if they're strangers, you don't know them. I'll give you a story. So one time I was in the gym working out, and I was doing like sit-ups, and then there are like a couple machines over there and whatnot, like 5 or 6, and I was on one of them, and there was one little boy, not say little, around, I would say he's around like 13 to 15. So he's there, and I've got my headphones in and I'm minding my own business, and I can see him, like he's there and he's like looking at the sit-up machine, and he's looking at it and he's trying to set his foot a certain way. It was just him, and he's like trying to set his foot a certain way, and then he's looking at me to see how I'm doing it, and then he sort of trying to, not say mimic, but he's trying to do the same thing what I'm doing. So he's like there, and like I can see him watching me, because I can feel when people are looking at me. And then I'm still minding my own business, but I'm still keeping an eye on him. I was like, wait, why is this little boy watching me? And then I was like, oh, he probably don't even know how to like do the workout and whatnot. So he's there and he's like watching, and then he put his foot a certain way, and then I can see him going like this, you know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, so you're watching me in order to figure out what to do. But I never said anything. And then I can see him there, like he's looking, and then he's like trying, and then there was like what's it called? Like there's those little weights that you can put under the abs machine to make it higher. But his was like all the way up. So he didn't like I'm guessing he didn't know, or he wasn't aware. So he probably just went there, sit down on the machine and trying to start working out and whatnot. And then I was there and I was looking at him. And then he's watching me, like he's sort of saying, wait, how is he moving so free? And I'm like struggling. Because if the thing is higher, then you go further down and then you struggle to come back up. So, you know what I mean? So he's there and I'm like, I can see him. And he sit down there for a while, and he's like, I'm still minding my own business, but I can literally see from the corner of my eyes that he's watching me. So when I was done and I'm wiping down the machine and whatnot, I was explaining to him how to use it. So the gym I go to, there's no personal trainer, but people will watch you, and that's how they will know how to use the things. So I went to him and I was like, next time, remove the weights from the bottom so you can move more freely. And he's like, oh. And I was like, and set your foot how you have it, it was incorrect. So set your knee where you see the angle, where you can like be more flexible and whatnot. He's there sitting out looking at me like he's sort of thinking, wait, how he knows this? Like, I'm not dumb. And then still there chatting with him and whatnot and explaining to him and everything. And he's there, and then after a while, I still go there and I'm still working, because I'm the type of guy, when I'm working out, I'm working out. I'm not in the gym looking around at everybody else. No. So after a while, I'm still going there minding my own business. Fast forward to a year, because like this happened a couple of years ago, and he still come to the gym, and he's still there and whatnot, but I wasn't like paying close attention to him. Once I started to like lock in, this little boy has been watching me for the entire time. All the machines I use, he's using the exact same one. And I was like sitting down there and I was like, wait. Because, to me, it's like everybody's working out. And to me, that's how I see it. Oh, you're working out. Maybe you're not doing the same workout as me, but you're using the same machine and whatnot. And I was like, one day I sort of sit down and I was like, oh, that's the same little boy. Because, like, after a while, because it was like only him. And then all of nowhere, I see him with 2 or 3 other guys. Now, this little boy that I've explained to, this guy is the one that's bringing his friends there or relatives or whatever. And then he's the one showing them what to do. And I was there sitting down there thinking, I was like, wait, is this the same little boy that I was like talking to a couple years ago? I was like, holy. And every time I'm there, like minding my own business, and I see him, I pay close attention to him. He probably don't know, but I pay very close attention to him. Sorry. So if I'm like doing something, I can see him walking and he's watching me. Because every time I like look at him, I can see him. Like when you're already looking, when somebody's looking at you already, and then you look at them and they sort of shift their head quick, and they're like, wait, did he see me? Something like that. So my point is, you never know who's watching you. You never know who's showing up because of you. I'm guessing if I never said anything to him, like if I walk right by him and mind my own business and be those type of people where it's like, oh, if you can't do it, then that's on you. Why are you in the gym if you don't know how to use a machine? And if I was like that, he probably wouldn't even be there, because like he was, like when you don't know something, like I could see him sit down and he's looking around on it, and he stands up and he look at it again, and he's looking under and he look all over the place. He sit down again, he try to put one foot up, and then he's looking and he's going up, putting the other foot up, and then he's looking around at everybody. Like it was completely obvious. So I was like, okay, he don't know, and it's like a little kid. Well, to me, like 13 to 50 years, still a kid to me. So I help him. So the point is, you never know who is showing up because of you. Because I've showed him how to use the abs machine, and all of a sudden this guy's showing everybody how to do the like bench press, how to do like everything else. And I was like, wait. So my guess is he probably come in, take his little time to figure it out, watch everybody, and then do what they're doing. And then once he master it, then he starts bringing his friends in, and then he start to show them exactly what to do. So my point is, you never know who is showing up because of you. So keep pushing forward. And it happens like countless times. I remember one time a couple of years ago, I think it was 2023 or 2022, I was in the gym again. Because I have a lot of energy, so I use all my energy in the gym. So I was there and I was doing, what was it? I think it was like my back. So it's like the machine was like, you put your foot and then you hold the thing and then you sort of like bring it back. So I was like doing like that one. And then there was a guy, older guy. So he came there and he's like, hey. I was like, what's up? He's like, I got a quick question. I was like, yeah, what's up? And I saw him looking around. I thought this guy was about to ask me like how many sets you have or how long are you gonna take. Like I thought he was waiting on the machine. So I was like, okay. So I was like, yeah, what's up? He's like, I got a quick question. I was like, yeah. He's just like looking around. He's like, how do you build your biceps? In my mind, I was like, so I was like, there's a lot of ways to do it. So I was like, they're chatting up with him and whatnot. And I was like, yeah, you can use like the single weights, or you can use like the longer bars where you lift like this. And then I was like, you got like a couple of machines there. Like everything is on the machine. So if you don't know, you can like scan it and there will be somebody showing you how to use it. And then I was like, okay, let me go take the time out since I got time. So I was like, so you can use this one and like you lift it like this, and then use the long one, you lift it like this, and make sure your back is straight, or those other ones there. Where I was like, hey, you can do it in different ways, bro. Fast forward till today, I'm making this video. The last time I was in the gym, that guy was still there, and every time I'm there, I can see him looking at me like that. And I was like, oh. But the thing is, for those two people, well, there have been more who came to me and they're like, oh, show me how to do this. Or even if they don't say anything, I could see them like standing there and I'm minding my own business working out, and I can see them just there and they're standing there and they're looking. Once I get up and I wipe down the machine and then I'm going about my business, they still didn't use the machine that I was using. That's how I know they were watching me. Because to me, that's like common sense. So if you're waiting to use the machine after me, then once I get up and I wipe it down, so you will go there, common sense. If you're waiting on it, then you'll go there to use it, correct? No, these people, they look. As soon as I got up and I left, they walk away. And I was like, "Hey, are they watching me? Am I paranoid?" But trust me, it happens. Because if you don't know how to use something, you will you will look at everybody else. So my advice to you: keep pushing forward. And the other reasons why I say keep pushing forward, even if you're doing something and you can't see the results, one day you will end up getting lucky, because consistency, it's so funny how it works. Just from you showing up every single day, you'll be surprised of like the things that you can achieve. So even though you get up every day, it's like going to your job every day. Now everybody want to go in, because majority, I think maybe 80% of people in this world today are doing jobs that they don't like. So if you can go get up and you can go do a job you don't like, imagine doing something that you love and you're still showing up. And some of the people that you're working with, they probably hate the job way more than you, but they show up just because you're showing up. So keep pushing forward. If you notice that you're a person where you're mentally stronger than everybody else, you like, sometimes it will be frustrating where you're sitting down there like, oh, why can't everybody get up and do it? But no, people are built in different ways. So in order for them to achieve something, they have to look around and find a drive, motivational drive, like I said in the beginning of the video, where it's like, if you're doing it, so can I. You love coming here and I hate it, but I'm showing up because you're showing up. You know what I mean? So keep pushing forward. The only way you can achieve something, it could be big or small, is consistency. You gotta keep showing up, keep going, keep working, keep doing whatever you're doing. Trust me, one day you will look back and you'll be like, wait. I remember one time when I was like here, and I'm like here. Perfect example. It's like when you're saving money. When you first started saving, you can't see nothing. You can't see nothing. And I know because I've been there. You're trying to save and you're like, okay, let me put some money away now. And then, every day you're looking at it, you're getting paid every 2 weeks or every month or every week, but you keep looking at it. And then it's like, oh, I'm trying to save and look at it. No. You put it there and you leave it alone. After 6 months, you can look at it. Or if you're paying some bills, you just pay your bills and you get out of the app. If you're looking at it every single day, you can see the growth. I think a lot of people struggle with this concept, but that's the thing with consistency is if every time you get paid, you put down some money. You never touch it. You don't look at it every day. You don't look at it every week. You don't even look at it every month. And then fast forward, if you keep putting money in your saving account whenever you get paid, then once it's 6 months, 10 months, a year, you're going to see the results right there. That's consistency. That was you keep moving forward. Now, if you stop putting money in the account, is the money going to grow? Absolutely not. And if you lose your job for whatever reason, now you don't have money to put in that saving account. So you see where I'm going here? Consistency is what shows you the results. So just from you getting up every single day, doing something, people are watching you. Bro, you'd be surprised of you know how funny it is. You may sit down and you may say to yourself, oh, why do people admire me? That's why. Because you're showing up. You're not doing anything like important. You're not living a lavish lifestyle. You're an average person, whether you're a guy or a girl. You just get up every single day and you go about your business and you're average and you're living your own life. You don't like anything too flashy. You're not even wearing no gold chain. You're not wearing no Jordans on your feet. You're not wearing no big name brands, but you're just getting up every day and you're taking each step day by day. And then you got some people who are watching you doing this. They could be like majority would be strangers. They sit down and they watch you. And then they're showing up because you're showing up. So you got to keep pushing forward. Because if you fail them, you will fail yourself. And the reason why I say this is, if you fail yourself, you are going to fail them. Because if you get up every single day and you're doing something, and then out of nowhere, you stop showing up. Now they're like, wait, where is this person that I used to watch it every time? Where are they? I don't see them. Once you go missing for a while, then they start looking for you. Because now they're like, wait, I used to do this because of you. Almost like the gym again. It's like whenever, like for older people that are in the gym, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you're there and you always see a person where they're a guy or a girl working out, and you know you're looking at them, you're like, oh, they're still here, they're still showing up, I'm still showing up. Once you haven't seen them in a week or two, you start looking for them. And then once you see them again, then you get that son of relief where it's like, oh yeah. Because guess what? You were about to quit your gym membership because you're wondering where they are. So you gotta keep pushing forward, bro. You never know who's watching you. It could be younger, like your niece, especially kids. They're watching you too, and it could be older people who are watching you. Like life has nothing to do with like how old you are or what nationality you are or whatever it is that you are. It has nothing to do with that. People will see you showing up and they will literally show up just because you're showing up. Keep pushing forward. I know sometimes when like at the start when you're doing something, it's hard to see the result at the start, but trust me, when you keep pushing forward and you keep doing whatever it is that you're doing and you keep showing up, you're going to see the results over time. Because a lot of people struggle with this. A lot of people think, oh, if I start doing this now, then I'm going to be living this lavish lifestyle like that guy. It's almost the same like being a content creator. I'm going to use that as an example. It's like some people will look at all these YouTubers making how many millions a year, and they're like, oh, if I do YouTube, I can make millions a year too. But guess what? They don't love it like them, so they make one or two video, and you know they're not getting no numbers on it. Now all of a sudden they're like, oh, I can't do it. Let me go find something else to do. So it's like that. So you're doing something, then you stop. You don't like it, so of course it's gonna be frustrating because it's not meant for you. You can't be doing something because somebody else is doing it. Sorry, like you can look at them and you can learn, but unless you are interested, then you can be able to move forward. If not, you're wasting your time and you can't get that time back. Keep pushing forward, bro. Keep pushing forward. You will only see the results over a period of time. You can't see the results in the beginning. Trust me. You can't see it. Can't see it. So keep pushing forward because you never know who's watching you. Some people are doing whatever they're doing because of you. You may not know it, but that's how they view you. You may see yourself as an average person trying to get by day. You're probably struggling, but they on the outside, they don't know because they're watching you. And even if you are struggling and they know that you are struggling, they probably look at you like, how do you keep surviving? Now they're thinking, oh, well, if he survived this, then so can I. That's how it is. So my advice to you, keep pushing forward, or else you won't see the results. That's just how it is. So I hope this message was useful for some of you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. I will be back trying to do more things. You're going to enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I post daily on them.